Hello. There has been some off-screen grinding. Because I gotta do all the stuff, you know? That's why it takes me so long to get through the prologue. I gotta pet this puppy. Look at this puppy. No, puppy. Oh my god, I want to pet the puppy. Stop it. No, seriously, why can't I pet this puppy? Oh well. Whoa.
It is done.
Johnson is dead?
No. He retreated when we destroyed the T.
Only to hatch some new scheme, I'm sure.
Assassin's really good
You
at
should
not
have
killing
killed
people.
him.
There was no need.
Time will tell if you speak the truth.
Radun Hagedum! Radun Hagedum! Ganondokon, why are you here? Has something happened?
William Johnson has returned with all the money required to buy our land. He meets with the elders as we speak. I have begged him to resist, but I fear he shall have his way unless you intervene.
How is this possible? We destroyed the T.
The Templars are nothing if not resourceful.
No, seriously, you should
You
have killed
should have
that dude.
heeded my warning.
Please, you have to stop him.
Of course. Can you tell me where they're meeting?
Whoop. Okay. Hello.
Hey,
Oh boy.
we've gone from board game night to boring.
Come on. I hate OBS and Discord sometimes. Make Matt say words? Nope, okay. Wait, why is this guy? Do. In the interim, while I try to figure out audio. Let's try unplugging that. Turning this off. So part of the problem here is that it's switching to like a digital audio HDMI device, which is not my headphones. And I feel like that may be why every once in a while you just the audio from my desktop just suddenly pegs everything. Try unplugging my receiver. Oh boy. My headphones would like sync back to my computer. That'd be awesome. Be really cool if my headphones would sync. This doesn't seem to be syncing. So here's a stupid plan. Knocking things over. Let's make sure that I'm plugging this into the right section. I can see, which I cannot. Yeah, well, that's... I'm just gonna break everything, is the plan. More than it already is. Make me mad, say words? Okay, I hear you now. That only took forever, and now OBS is not picking you up. Oh, yeah. Let's try saying words again. Oh, no. Okay, try saying words.
Hello again.
Okay, there we go. You're
Great.
super loud, though, so we're just gonna...
Fantastic. While I'm loud, I can finally drop that joke I dropped like 4 times while I was silent.
Yep.
Which is thanks to Cervante, we've gone from board game night to boring game night.
Hey...
Fuck this game.
It's alright.
We're back. It's Assassin's Creed 3.
Yep.
It's only slightly better than Transformers The Last Night. That's an exaggeration. Last Night was really terrible.
It's true.
This is only terrible.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite, but...
I feel like I had other jokes to make at this game's expense, but I forgot them in the time it took to get everything working.
So, I went and I grabbed my earbuds from my bed, so now I'm in a very weird posture, so this may be a shorter stream than normal. Because my earbuds do not have a long cord. To which I say, oh dear.
But hey, the thing is working properly now. That's worth something.
It is. Oh, I can just fast travel. I dyed my clothes. I look super cool now.
I mean, you look better. It's true. The problem is you're still Connor.
This is true.
And not even the cool Connor, like the one from Detroit.
But this, no.
The one from that better game, Detroit.
No. No, make me mad.
I may be more bitter than usual tonight. I'm sorry. It's just that I've gone from the excitement of potential board game night to the reality of Assassin's Creed 3.
And you're like,
This
yeah.
is the biggest swing from, like, anticipation and excitement to disappointment since all those people watched JFK go down in Dallas.
Wow. That's incredibly harsh.
Is it? Or is it accurate?
I like Assassin's Creed 3.
You do.
I would rather be playing board games, but, you know. Oops. Hey. Can I talk to you, buddy? Dude. Dude. Dude.
How's it going? Is the
Assassin's...
game working as intended?
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Everything is working amazingly
Working as you'd
tonight.
expect from Assassin's Creed 3.
Dude. Okay, you're
Why is this man playing keep away with the mission?
I don't know.
Do you have to kill this man and search his body for the mission?
No, because this is
Rope shot this man in the throat.
This is my childhood friend.
Kill him. Put him in the ground.
I can't.
Why not?
Because when I mash the attack button, Connor just does sick tomahawk flips. Check this out.
Well, can you hit him with a ranged weapon? Throw a bomb at him.
Nope.
Do you have dynamite? Does that exist yet?
I don't think so.
Damn it.
Dude. Stop walking in circles and let me do the stupid mission. See, and you said this was gonna be boring.
Boring isn't the word I used.
It's literally what you said.
I didn't say boring.
You
Oh,
said,
well, I did call it boring game night, that's true. That was a while ago, I forgot.
oh my god.
Can you shove him off a cliff?
So here's the sick plan. I'm gonna go.
Can you throw yourself off the cliff?
I'm gonna go grab this viewpoint and come back
And just see if he's fixed.
and just see if he's fixed. Because this is off to an amazing start. First, we have audio problems for like 10 minutes. Then I look over and the stream
Like 25 minutes.
And the stream is... We've only been streaming for 20 minutes. Also...
Like an hour.
The kbps is low. We'd be dropping frames, yo.
Is the kbps ever not low?
I mean, sometimes it's green, which is good. Okay, now it's back to green.
It was doing good for most of that. Like, it was doing good the entire time you were just following that man around in circles.
That's
It only went bad when you started to actually move places.
That makes sense. Gonna hop on my horsey. We're gonna do this. This is going to work.
I mean, it's good that you think that. It's good to have hope.
Yeah. Just gonna Skyrim my way up this hill.
I really wanted you to turn around and he'd been following you.
And that guy was my horse.
No, he was just following you, following the horse. Just at a good distance. Far enough that you couldn't trigger a mission, but close enough to watch.
Bye, horse. I must leave you now.
Did you throw that horse off a cliff?
I did not.
Aw. That's how you test to see if the horse is any good or not.
It's not Yoshi. Oh, hey, it's raining.
If the horse goes off the cliff and comes back, then it's a good horse.
Oh boy.
Side note, while you run across this totally bland forest,
Yeah, what's up?
I was watching that Vietnam documentary again, and man, that thing just gets worse and worse every episode. It's fantastic. Like, the president and the CIA totally caught Richard Nixon openly committing treason on tape multiple times, but then hid it because they didn't want to reveal they had wiretapped the thing. It's amazing. And then a week later, he got fucking elected. And they never revealed anything because they didn't want to reveal they had wiretapped an office somewhere. It's fucking incredible. Like, Richard Nixon had his campaign people calling the North Korean government, telling them not to negotiate with the Americans. Because after he became president, he'd be way harder on South Korea for them.
Nice.
And the president got this tape and talked to another person on tape and was like, man, Richard Nixon is over here just totally committing treason. And then they have a phone call between Johnson and Nixon, where Nixon is like, "Hey, you may have heard that I'm committing treason. That is not true." And Johnson's just like, "Yeah, I believe you." Despite the fact that he has tapes of Nixon committing treason.
Good old Richard Not a Crook Nixon.
I do find it funny that Lyndon B. Johnson only ever refers to him as Dick. I mean, I get it. It's short for Richard, but it's still funny.
It's got the dick dictums. Man, that 428 game is bizarre, but I'm
Seems
into
like
it.
it.
Also, they really like Twin Peaks, and I'm also into it.
I mean, Twin Peaks is pretty good. Remember The Return?
It was amazing.
Yeah. I like the
Oh,
part
am I
where
on the
Kojima
wrong
was.
cliff?
Oh.
Oh no! Oh god!
I like the part of The Return where Kojima was watching it the whole time he's been developing Death Stranding.
I like
Which
the
means
part.
add a few more years onto the development time while he adds in some nuclear bomb montages.
I like the part of The Return where he held like a company-wide like meeting and made everyone watch the first 4 episodes.
To be fair, if I had a company of people who had to do everything I said, I'd probably do something similar.
All right, I've synchronized this tree viewpoint.
Make everyone watch episode 8 without context, and then write me a summary of what the rest of the show is about. It's like, based on this, write me the rest of the show.
All right, let's go back to what's his face and see if he's fixed. I'm not. Oh boy. I want to lean back, but my earbud cords are too short.
No leaning for you. You gotta stay in that position.
I must have good posture while I play the Assassin's Creed 3.
It deserves nothing less.
Alright, hey dude, hey dude, hey dude. Have you figured your crap out?
What's the plan if he runs away from you again?
I haven't thought that far ahead. Wait. There we go. It worked. Also, I like that in some cutscenes, I'm back to the white and blue, and then in some cutscenes, I'm in my blue and red outfit.
It's fine.
I have level 2 notoriety. Oh! Lighting got all wacky there. Okay, good. The reach undetected was a reach. Let's see if I can figure out how to climb the cliff.
Let me out of
I really like the tomahawk in this game. It's a fun weapon.
I mean, tomahawks are cool.
This is true.
It's like an axe, but small.
It lets me ask people questions. Like this. Hey, what's up?
you.
Also, so it's like the best weapon in the game, and they give it to you for free. That was amazing.
Something happened.
That was some amazing physics right there.
See, how is it handling this, like, weather? But dudes on screen is too much.
Because weather is actually surprisingly simple in most games, because it's just like a screen effect. Like, it's not actually 3D rain. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What do you mean, Mike? We should act as such.
Peace. Have I not always been an advocate? Have I not always sought to protect you from harm?
If you wish to protect us, then give us arms, muskets and horses that we might defend
Give us
ourselves.
guns, white
Is
guy.
not the answer.
We remember, Stanwix. We remember you moved the borders. Even today your men dig up the land, showing no regard for those who live upon it. Your words are honeyed, but false. We are not here to negotiate, nor to sell. We are here to tell you and yours to leave these lands.
So be it. I offered you an olive branch,
Fucketh right off.
and you knocked it from my hand. Perhaps you'll respond better to the sword.
Are you threatening us?
Yes.
By the way, heads up. I killed that guy. And then I said I was like, no, I don't need to kill that guy. Because assassins really have this problem of,
What have you done?
what if I don't kill
Ensured
that
an end
guy?
to your schemes. You sought to claim
Guy,
these
they
lands for
literally
the
just pointed a bunch
Templars.
of guns at
Aye.
you. And
But
you
we
said,
might
are you
protect them.
threatening us?
Do you think that good King George lies awake at night, hoping that no harm comes to his native subjects? Or that the people of the city care one whit about them? Oh, sure. The colonists are happy to trade when they need food or shelter, or a bit of extra padding for their armies. But when
Connor,
the
do you have
walls of the
somewhere to
city
be in the
constrict,
frozen time?
when there's crops that need soil, when there's no more enemy to fight, we'll see how kind the people are then.
The colonists have no quarrel with the Iroquois.
Not yet.
The colonists
But
don't
they
have
will.
any quarrel with the Iroquois.
Tis the way of the
Common
world. In time, they'll turn. I could have stopped it. I could have saved you all.
You speak of salvation, but you were killing them.
Aye, because they would not listen. And so, it seems, neither will you.
Ayamas ne yahte hagum sare. Am dahyayu ne skanas izagum haje.
I love that almost all of these missions end with a dramatic slowdown of a guy pushing you.
Yep.
I feel like it's happened multiple times.
Just like, dude, the fuck?
Alright, well you killed that one guy, time to leave these natives to fight off all these soldiers.
Yep,
They'll be fine.
they will. It's true. And hey, that's sequence 6.
Good. Good job, Connor. You saved the day again.
The land of my people. But in ending this threat, I have revealed another. On his body was a letter addressed to John Pitcairn containing orders to root out and destroy Patriot
Go
weapons
kill
and
John
supplies.
Pitcairn.
Should he succeed in this, the colonists will be unable to maintain their resistance, and the Templars will surely take control. So long as Pitcairn lives, the danger remains. I need to find him. He needs to die. I thought it might bring clarity or instill a sense of accomplishment, but all I feel is regret.
Hold fast to that. Such sacrifices must never come lightly.
I had to do it. Not only for my people, but for all the others Johnson would have harmed.
It's a start. But to truly be free of Templar influence, all of them
Stab a
must
bunch
be
of
dealt with in
people.
turn.
I like the,
Even
the
your
note
I
that
know.
just says typical Templar.
You speak the words, but do you believe them? Seems we've company.
What is it?
A request for aid from Paul Revere. Seems the Redcoats are up to something in Boston. Guess you made an impression on the Sons of Liberty.
They mistake me for one of their own. Please tell Mr. Revere he has my sympathies, but I cannot help at present.
You might wish to reconsider. John Pitcairn is mentioned by name.
Where am I to go?
Boston.
Mr.
you
Revere's house in Boston. If you'd like, I can...
Go to Boston. Alright, also I need to, before we advance the story too much farther, there are some other missions I need to take care of in Boston. We gotta go recruit some more assassins for our assassin team. Luckily the mission's like right here.
Ah, Connor! Your work
This man is
procedure.
very drunk.
Now it's time to finish the job. I'm told this chap just materialized from the ether and nobody has a stones to, challenge him. Until now. But we'll need a gang of our own fire.
Also, he has
About time
a
we did something
mid-level
about
Irish
those brutes.
accent.
I want in.
He's talking about fighting fire
Good
with
on
fire.
you. That's one for the lads. Come on, let's gather the rest.
What's up with these people's
Bar's
faces?
closed. Get out.
You know, I feel like there's actually like some level of irony in the fact that when it's not breaking, I feel like Unity actually probably has the best faces of the Assassin's Creed series. Assassin's Creed series, rather. Unfortunately, remember how like you were talking about how this game breaks when there are people on screen?
Yeah.
Unity also has a problem with people on screen.
It seems like an issue for a game that's whole thing was multiplayer.
You would be correct.
and therefore seems like the kind of game that would throw a lot of enemies at you to encourage multiplayer.
You would be correct.
I'm beginning to think some of these Assassin's Creed games are not very well thought out.
He's no fighter.
He was a Templar.
What? Like the Knights Templar? Jesus. I thought they were a spook
I
story.
appreciate all the
They are
sick
very
hand-to-hand
real.
moves you get in
I'll
Syndicate.
take your word for it,
Yes.
lad. Well, it's been a real pleasure. If you ever need a hand in whatever it is you're up to, I'm your man.
All right. All right. Also, guess what's super great about Assassin's Creed 3 here? Remember,
I mean, coming from you, I'm gonna assume everything.
well, that. But remember how in good old Assassin's Creed Revelations, you had to go to like the bomb things to send dudes out on missions?
Yeah.
Guess what you don't have to do to send dudes out on missions?
Oh, can you just do it from anywhere?
You can just do it from anywhere.
Did you just recruit Weird Priest guy as an assassin?
I did.
Nice.
Now let's go back down to the south of Boston. Oops. And recruit another person for the sick assassin team. Oops. Come on, Connor. Climb better. Thank you. You've got like a kilometer to go. I really like the button that occasionally pops by as I'm running past people that just says "Start Riot."
But you don't even have a chair on you.
Down, you bastard! Get down!
At some point I should probably do the thing that unlocks more fast travel points, but I remember not liking that like whatsoever. So
Oh, what do you have to do?
you have to go around in like this underground maze.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Granted, I'm basing that entirely off my experience with mazes in other Assassin's Creed games, which has also not been great. I mean, really, any underground section in Assassin's Creed that I've seen has not been great.
Men to me! Hurry!
I feel like there haven't really been that many other mazes in Assassin's Creed. Kitty!
Well, mazes slash underground catacomb tunnels.
Pet the kitty.
There's a lot of going underground in Brotherhood. At least you're going for all those weird Romulus things.
Right, yep.
And then there's in Syndicate actually opens partly with Evie going underground.
Yeah, but that section's cool though, because you're like fighting a mad scientist.
I mean, kinda.
Man, I love Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to start up my PS4 because a clip. I wasn't aware that I had actually managed to successfully save a certain clip, but it turns out that I did.
Is it one of those things that when I keep saying that I love Assassin's Creed Syndicate, you're like, what is this guy talking about? That guy disappeared. That was
No, it's just Assassin's Creed Syndicate working super well and exactly as intended. And it's one of those clips where I wanted to make sure whenever it got uploaded, and you inevitably watched it, you were also on Discord so that I could hear your reaction.
Nice.
It's like a minute long, because that's how long I have it set to save clips on my PS4. Oh god, that's loud.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Why is this volume on this TV set to 50? It's too much. I usually have it set on 4. Oh, I'm gonna have to switch. Oh wait, no, actually I'm not. Haha.
I also
Need
generally
to
have
actually start.
my television set to like 3 or 4 when I'm not
4
streaming.
works for the PS4.
And like 2 when I am streaming, so I can hear it enough to be like, oh, there's like a music cue, but it doesn't come out up over the microphone.
Where is Assassin's Creed Syndicate? Everything about that clip worked out perfectly, and the only thing I had to do was trim the first second because it kind of started awkwardly in the middle of a sentence. Oh, it's so good. Alright. Time to upload this video clip. Since I remember how. There we go.
I tackled that dude and stole his wheat.
The regulars, the most feared, respected, and revered fighting force on God's green earth. Some of you are here by choice, others not. Regardless of the circumstances of your joining us, you are all brothers now. And the only way you have a chance of surviving is if you trust your brothers. One weak link can kill a whole squad on the field. I want you to think about that long and hard.
That's one of them that's responsible for this. Rounding up the young ones and shipping them off. We need to put an end to it.
This guy looks like...
What is your plan?
Kill him,
upload it,
then the rest, and set all them boys free?
It's a good plan, but it lacks detail. How is your aim with that rifle?
Can pop a muskrat's head from a quarter mile 9 times out of 10.
That guy looks like a lot of
Tens
generic
misfire.
people. You mean the guy
That
they're giving a
should do.
speech or
Cover
the guy
me from up
standing next
The
to?
guy I'm standing next to.
Oh. That guy also looks like a bunch of people. I think this might actually be the longest video clip I've uploaded from the PS4. Which is funny because it's not even a full minute.
A lot of you will be getting on that ship and setting off for a different sort of training. Understand?
Yeah, there it is.
You've been selected, not for your talents or fighting prowess, but
I will
because
just
of the
link
way
this in the Discord.
Take aim! Fire!
Oh, the frame rate. Oh, the frame rate.
Don't worry about it.
We assassins strive for peace through freedom, and the Templars, they want only to control.
Well, I'm for freedom, I know that much. If your order needs a good rifle.
Alright. We now have 3 dudes in our merry assassin band. So I can send that dude on a mission.
Great.
He's probably gonna go to somewhere easy like New Hampshire. New Hampshire's pretty easy.
I've heard that about it. I'm lying. I've never heard anything about New Hampshire.
It's the one that's shaped like an H next to Vermont. That's all I know about New Hampshire. Alright. What up, Paul Revere?
Ah, Connor! What a relief! You came! Allow me to introduce you to William Dawes and Robert Newman.
Your letter said John Pitcairn was here.
Aye. He's readying an assault on Lexington, where Adams and Hancock have taken shelter. After that, he will march on Concord, hoping to destroy our weapons and supplies. You must help us.
Only tell me where to find him, and I will put a stop to this.
He has dozens, if not hundreds, of soldiers at his command.
Why is
Cannot hope to match
Paul
him by
Revere?
yourself. But fear not, for you will not have to. We have an entire army of our own, merely awaiting the order to take up arms.
Then you must call upon them.
Indeed. You and I cross the Charles River and rouse the boys.
Weird.
William,
He has a baby
I need you
face.
to take the overland route.
Yeah, it's super
Do
weird.
the same.
Like, I thought he was really young for a
Robert,
second, but now he just looks like he's
I
like...
need you up in
I don't know.
Christchurch. Light the signal.
Bizarre.
2 lanterns, our enemy comes by
I don't
sea.
like it. I don't like it at all.
No time for dawdling, my friend. We have lives to save. Come on.
1 if by land, 2 if by sea. Remember Assassin's Creed? Wow. Remember National Treasure when they tricked Sean Bean into going to Old North Church? Because
I do, actually.
One lantern. I've seen National Treasure entirely too many times.
Why?
I don't know. We watched it in school a lot, and I feel like that explains a lot about the education system in America.
Huh. They've only left a single horse. We'll have to ride together.
But I have a magic whistle that can summon a horse from anywhere.
You take the reins, I'll
Paul
navigate.
Revere.
Quickly, Connor, get on the horse! I'll towards those we need to alert. Follow my directions.
Remember that
and
time
we'll be done in no time.
Transformers the last night when Polar Revere turned out to be a member of the Wiccans?
This way, Connor!
No.
It happened.
That's really
Yes,
dumb.
this is
So
exactly
was
where
George
we need
Washington
to
and Leonardo da Vinci.
What
I still can't believe they explicitly name dropped Leonardo da Vinci and Paul Revere.
be. This way, Connor!
Can I ask a potentially stupid
I
question?
believe we
Yeah,
are
go ahead.
on course.
What
Redcoats.
do
What are they doing here? Go left up here.
Transformers transform
They must be
into
scouts.
In the
Left! Be careful, Connor. We mustn't
They
let them
did
warn
not
the others.
show, but
Yes,
apparently
this is it.
in
This
medieval
is the
times
way.
they transformed into a dragon.
what?
Yeah, all the night transformers turned into a
Yes,
big three-headed
this
dragon.
is it. This is the way.
Why?
Here we are.
Because it's medieval
Best to
times.
continue on foot.
You gotta blend in with what exists in medieval times, so you turn into a dragon. So no one thinks anything unusual is going on. No one will suspect robots if there's instead just a giant mechanical dragon.
Okay.
Did Paul Revere just throw up the horns?
Something. I did not figure anything out. Paul Revere wants to rock.
Really, really looked like he threw up the horn for a second.
Oliver wants to know if he does this, does it mean anything to you?
Oh man. Okay, where's my... That is the Assassin's Creed game I will take, is the spin-off
This
where
is
you
it.
play as
You have
Jinx
got
and
the
he's
right
investigating the Assassins and the Templars. And it plays exactly like Contradiction, but you're interrogating the Assassin's Creed
Let
characters.
everyone know
And
that
they're
the
just
regulars
trying
march
not
for
to reveal
Lexington
anything.
and Concord.
The British are coming!
You said you don't know
Back in
anything
the saddle, my
about
friend. We have more
secret
people.
societies and all things
Mostly,
of
I
that nature.
just want Jinx to interrogate snarky British guy.
And yet you have this book on ancient
left,
secret
Connor.
societies on your shelf.
Excellent. We are right on course. Yes, this is it. This is the way.
I mean, he really is just throwing the horns when I
Yes,
ask him
this
for
is exactly
directions.
where we need to be. Yes, this is it. This is the way. To the left, Connor. Quick, hide. Left. Left.
Paul Revere wants me
Yes,
to do it
this
for
is
that.
exactly where we need to be. I believe we are on course. I believe we are on course. This way, Connor. To the left.
Might be safer if we approach the houses on foot.
This one?
Be on the lookout for redcoats.
This is it. You have got the right place. Spread the word.
What up, dude? In
The regulars
the
are
black
coming
void of a house.
At once!
Keep going! Yes, this is exactly where we need to be.
Oh Jesus, you were right. That man lives
I
in the
believe we
abyss.
are on course. Yes!
Fucking
this
Christ.
is it. This is the way. Turn right.
Might be safer if we approach the houses on foot.
Clear shot on it.
That's right, run away.
This is it. You have got the right place.
Well, that's, oh,
The regulars
this
are
man
coming.
also lives
Here.
in the...
We're here.
Oh!
Get them!
That
We've
was
got
really goofy.
those redcoats.
Assassin's Creed often is.
What? No, it's a very serious video game.
Faster! We need to get away from them.
You say that, but you're wearing an eagle on your head.
It's a rich tapestry. It's a masterpiece.
Faster! We need to get away from them.
It's the one true video game story.
Find a way to get rid
Oh
of them,
god.
Connor.
I just want the Assassin's Creed game where they're building labs.
Well, I suppose this gives you the element of surprise.
Oh, your horse. Did your horse actually die?
I don't know. part where I've like angered a whole lot of redcoats. Reach dude's position at a certain time. So that dude just has his like I'm going to attack him right now.
That was much too close for comfort. Let us take care to avoid any further surprises. Is everything all right, my friend?
Somehow I don't think I'm going to reach this dude's location in the time limit.
Yes, this is exactly where we need to be.
Oh, hey, guess what? I didn't reach his location in the time limit.
Might be safer if we approach the houses on foot. This is it! You have got the right place!
The worst Jehovah's Witness pair
Where
ever.
the devil is he?
Are you sure we are in the right place?
Well, sure, I'm sure. Prescott?
Evening,
I wish
gents.
I could make my whole house Vanta black
Listen,
on
the
the
regulars
inside.
are out. You need to
So when
rally
the
your
Jehovah's
men.
Witnesses came up, it looked
And,
like I lived in the void. That'd
throw
probably
some
freak them the fuck
trousers.
out.
At once.
This door opens to utter darkness.
Speaking of, terror, you should do that when the Jehovah's Witness show up. Once the stream catches up.
No, I saw it.
Okay. It's very
Were the turkey and the dog just bystanders, or were they also involved in whatever happened in there?
I think they were just bystanders.
Okay.
Welcome to
But
Lexington,
you never
Connor.
know.
Now
Because
let's
it was
find
really
Hancock
weird
and
that they
Adams.
happened to walk by at that specific time in the cutscene.
No sign
Just
of
saying.
Dawes. I hope he's all right.
Paul, Connor. Good to see you.
You need to leave. The Redcoats are coming.
Aye, so Williams told us. Let them conduct their little search. They'll find nothing.
You don't understand. Pitcairn intends to kill you.
I'm afraid it's true.
The fuck?
I suppose we have no choice then but to go. What of you three?
Dawes and I will continue on to Concord. Connor, it's best you stay here and help our man John Parker hold the town. It'll give us time to spread the word.
Really close by. How convenient. Whoa! Connor, calm down, buddy. You do not seem to be doing quite well, Mr. Parker.
Stand your ground, men! Don't fire! Unless fired upon! But if they mean to have a war, let it begin here!
Pitcairn.
Disperse, you damn rebels! Lay down your arms and disperse!
What the deuce are you doing? Hold your position! Ravens! Traitors!
They are not coming back. We will have to make do with those who remain.
Don't you lecture me, Orna. Return fire! Return fire!
That is, I can't wait to see how the game handles it.
You need to get to
I'm
Concord
gonna give
and
hot
warn the
spoilers
others.
because I vaguely remember this.
Show this
That
to
was before
whoever
the
needs
patching.
it. Should be a man by the name of James
Oh
Barrett.
man, this is about to be real bad, ain't it?
It'll be.
Go on now!
Hard walk number 3 coming up.
Hopefully not.
Come on, we'll meet up with the others in Concord!
Horse. Yeah, it's actually like so far so good.
Okay.
Get moving, men! With little time!
I guess it helps that I'm kind of running away from the giant massacre.
You're not running into the people.
Stick together, boys, and keep the pace!
It's not great, but it's not bad.
Yeah. You're not actively fighting a large number of people, so they don't have to worry about a lot of the AI stuff. If you were fighting like 20 guys, it'd be a different story.
Help! What's happening?
Here you're mostly just running past set pieces.
They're taking prisoners! Run!
Oh, you ran that man over with a horse. Big move.
They've taken my brother! Robert! We need
I could help that with those people, or I could go win the revolution.
Yeah, you should probably just leave. They'll be fine. If they can't fight off the British, do they even really deserve to live? I mean, you're gonna commit to being traitors, you better go all the way.
What up, dog?
Blood's been spilled in Lexington, and there's more to
I've
come.
still never
The regulars
once
are on the
before
march.
this game heard of the British referred to as the
You don't
monster
say.
backs.
And why do you
Hey,
think
it's
I'm
for their amazing
Gigantic pinching claws.
Yes.
Or you get yourself killed.
Like, I feel
Have enough
like
to
it's
worry about
so
without some
much
green boy
less
looking to play it hero.
just like
I can vouch for him.
brief.
John
than
Parker
Red
as well.
Coat. Why did you just walk
Where's
up to this
Revere,
guy? Why didn't you
Captain?
stab him?
What?
Because he's a good guy.
Fear not.
Oh, he is?
That
Yeah.
man's no stranger to sticky situations.
Then
He'll
why
be
is he
fine.
wearing red?
I'm sure of it.
I mean, I'm wearing red.
Why is he wearing a red coat?
You ladies finished gossiping?
I mean, I'm wearing
Parker
red.
seems to believe you're not completely
little.
useless, so I suppose there's a thing or two you might be able to help with. When the fighting
you're
starts,
also wearing white and
we'll
blue.
need to hold those positions there.
true.
They're critical to the defense of Concord. Good boys.
Wait, those are the colors of the British
Not
flag,
used to
too.
soldiering.
Oh,
You
no!
need someone
Oh,
with
shit.
experience to direct them. That's something you can do. You'd best be telling the truth.
You have my word.
Then I suppose all that's left to do is wait.
Oh, right. Okay. Hey, remember the frame rate?
Yeah.
Hold that memory close to your heart.
Because it's gone now.
It will be
No!
gone.
Ensure my men hold those positions. If the Red Devils break through, we're finished.
What would you have me do?
Listen carefully. The Redcoats will form firing lines. Order the men to shoot just before the line is ready. Too soon and they'll miss their targets. Too late, and the enemy will open fire first.
Understood.
And if any of those bastards make it through, engage them.
You must keep my men alive.
Wait for the signal. Fire now! Wait for my signal.
Oh, that is a lot of people that you have to kill.
Yeah, 130.
Luckily, these old-timey revolutionary guns are super accurate.
Oh, yes.
Wait for my signal. Open fire. Make ready. Wait for my signal. Open fire. Wait for my signal. Open fire.
Isn't it? I'm just gonna throw this out. Isn't it kind of, I don't know, backwards to call all of these traitors the Patriots?
No, they're Patriots
Fire!
to the colonies. They're not.
But the colonies are a bunch of traitors, so can you, like, patriotically support
Wait for my
traitorous
signal.
group of nations? Is that a thing?
Hold
I don't know,
fire.
it seems weird. The naming choice seems awkward.
Prepare yourselves. Shoot.
You shouldn't have picked a fight with your brothers.
Make ready. Open fire.
Not
Wait
kill
for the
nearly enough
signal.
people
Shoot.
for the amount of Patriots.
Wait for the signal.
Well, I mean, you're close.
Fire!
It still seems like you're lagging a little bit.
If I could... I feel like Connor would be really good at just like jumping in.
Fire!
Oh no. I died.
Did you run out of Patriots?
I did. I want to point out that this walkthrough that I picked up to see how close I was to ending this sequence just says, always be firing.
Yeah.
Make ready.
Hey, that seems to be the secret, is literally just make a circuit and then go back and repeat from the start and just keep doing it.
Go!
Because by the time you get the last one to fire, the first one's reloaded. So you can just do a constant loop.
Make ready. Wait for my signal. Fire! Make ready. Hold fire. Go. Wait for my signal. Shoot. Hold fire. Shoot. Wait for my signal. Hold fire. Fire now. Wait for the signal. Wait for my signal. Fire!
I mean, seems to be.
Prepare
Your
yourself.
patriot meter is higher.
Hold fire. Open fire. Make ready. Fire! Wait for the signal. Shoot! Make ready. Fire! Wait for the
I
signal.
feel like the
Fire!
thing is, every time one of those dots turns into an open circle on the map, you need to go for those guys.
Wait for my signal.
That is the case.
Make ready. Fire now.
The problem is just
Hold fire.
balancing.
Make ready. Fire now. Make ready. Hold fire. Fire now. Make ready.
I also find it funny that without you there to yell fire,
Make
they would just
ready.
stand there and let themselves die in mass.
Fall back. Fall back. We did it! They're turning tail!
We need that nice native to tell us who the shoot is.
Expert on rifles, Connor.
Oh, the frame rate. Oh, yes. Oh, look at this glorious frame rate.
All about
This amazing 18 frames per second. It's very cinematic.
Oh, yeah.
Takes a true
You
monster.
know, it'd run
to
better
do
if that
something like
letterboxing.
this.
Just
At
saying.
least they're gone.
I should have struck when I had the chance. Do you know where Pitcairn could have gone?
Back into the withered bosom of the
Remember the
British,
Evil
no
Within
doubt.
1?
So that he may
Yeah.
regroup and plan his next
Do you remember the
atrocity.
Evil Within
I
2?
need to find him.
I was actually
Every day I
thinking
wait,
about
more
Evil
will
Within
suffer.
2.
Chin
How
up, friend.
just, like, amazing
Many
it
who
is.
should have died today
That game
now
is
live
fantastic.
because of you.
I don't understand what
And what of them?
We do the best we can with what we've got.
They got rid of
It
that
is
one
not
guy.
enough.
You know the one.
Shinji
never is.
Mikami.
Yeah. The guy who was dragging everyone down.
Guy who peaked with what's it?
Earth. What?
Maybe it is like the amazing technical problems at the beginning, but I feel like I've been streaming for,
For the
way longer
of the
than I actually
glorious cause.
have been.
I beg they will accept
Yeah,
my
it's only
most
been an hour and
cordial
13
thanks
minutes.
for this distinguished
It's
testimony
probably a combo
of their
of that and
approbation.
you having to sit in a weird
But
position due to
lest
the
some
earbuds thing.
unlucky event should happen, unfavorable to my reputation, I beg it may be remembered by every gentleman in the room that I, this day, declare with utmost sincerity, I do not think myself equal to the command I am honored with.
Hey,
Truly, there
As
is
to
no
pay,
man better
sir,
Showing
I
in the
beg leave
background.
to assure
Really?
the Congress that
I
as
can
no
think of several.
pecuniary
Looking super evil.
consideration could have
Charles
tempted me to have
Lee.
accepted this arduous employment at the
Do I
expense
know
of my
you?
domestic
I would
ease
not
and
expect you
happiness.
to remember.
I do
Come,
not
Connor.
wish to make
There's someone
any
I want you to
profit from
meet.
it. I will
Sam
keep an
Adams.
exact account
Go
of my
punch that guy.
expenses.
Sorry to pull you away
Those
like that,
I doubt
but
not they
the
will
last thing
discharge,
we need
and
is
that
the
is
two
all
of
I
you
desire.
coming to blows. Now, Connor, allow me to introduce you to our newly appointed Commander-in-Chief, George Washington.
Ah, so you're the one who saved
Hey, George
Sam and
Washington.
John at Lexington.
It was the Patriots who did that. I merely lent support.
As humble as he is brave. We could use more men like you. I'm sorry, but if you'll excuse me,
I should attend to Charles over there. He looks none too happy about being passed over for command. It was good to
Punch him
meet
in
you,
the
Connor.
face.
Tell me you have news of Pitcairn.
I'm told he's taken shelter in Boston, where he's guarded by 1,000 redcoats. The only way you're gonna get at him is if we draw him out. And lucky for you, we're launching an offensive against the city in order to do just that. Israel Putnam has been given command of our forces. Present this to him and he'll provide whatever aid you require. You'll find him at the encampment on Bunker Hill.
You have my thanks.
No need. It's the least I could do. Pitcairn's a dangerous man.
Side
The
note,
sooner
random
we're
world
rid of
news,
him,
apparently
the
Saudi
better.
Arabia
I would
is
say the
thinking about
same of
buying out
Charles
Tesla.
Lee.
Now that's an altogether
That's
different
weird.
beast. Let us leave it for
Yeah, I
another
wonder
day.
why Saudi Arabia
Best
would
you
possibly
head
want
to
to
Boston,
buy
Connor.
the electric car.
You could ask
Who
the
knows?
Roebuck to help you with that. He's quite a knowledgeable fella. Assists me with several technical issues in our set design.
What up, Sam Adams?
Still here, are you?
I was just wondering, what happens now?
There's quite a lot to
This
do.
game has this weird, like,
Commander
interactive
Washington must
conversation
determine
thing
when
that
and
I
where
don't
we'll
think
strike
shows
next.
up ever again.
And we need to get to
When
work
it
on
says
a
interactive
message.
conversation, it means
Message?
Connor
We
and
must
somebody will
contact the
talk,
broadsheets
and
at
there is
once.
no actual interaction.
Ensure it's clear to everyone that
Huh.
it was the Loyalists who
That's
fired
weird.
first in Lexington.
But no
You know what
one
more
knows
games
who fired
need?
first.
What?
Which is
That
exactly
rad
why we must spread the
ATE
news
system
quickly.
from Final Fantasy IX.
We'll determine public opinion.
This seems
where it's
dishonest.
just like you're walking
Perhaps,
around and then
but
it
so
gives you a
what?
thing in the corner and it's
People
like, hey,
must believe we
you're gonna
acted
watch
in
this optional
self-defense,
scene with
else
these
we've
side
committed
characters fucking
treason.
around and you're like, yeah.
But you have.
Better to
Octopath
bow and
Traveler
scrape before a
kind of
tyrant,
has that,
then? Is that what you
in that
suggest?
when you,
No, of course not. No
do
one should be
story
denied
missions
freedom.
past chapter 1,
And yet, to change the
there's a
truth,
button in the top
it seems a
thing
dangerous
that's
road
like,
to
press
travel.
plus to hear
Understand,
party banter.
Connor. This
And then,
is a
like,
war
the
fought
the
not
character
just
of the
on the
story you're playing
battlefield,
and one
but
of the
within
other people in the
hearts and
party
minds
just,
as
like,
well.
chat about weird
There's
things.
nothing wrong with a bit of theater, especially if it saves lives.
Reminds me of the talk thing in Persona 4.
Oh yeah,
You
that
just talk to people in your team.
that thing that I didn't know existed until like my 4th playthrough of the game, and then I never stopped doing that. And it's great.
It's fine. You mostly need it in Golden.
Yeah, because then they
Because then you
react
get
to their
costume
costume
conversations.
stuff.
Yeah.
And Naoto talks about being like a big pool shark, and it's great. And also Naoto talks about how her sick jacket is custom made and has a bunch of pockets in it. Because you need secret pockets.
No, I get that. Secret pockets are handy. Sadly, I don't have any clothes that have secret pockets.
Oh boy.
Or do I? I don't.
My Pico actually does have secret pockets in it, and it's amazing.
I mean, they're not secret anymore.
Oh yeah.
You literally just outed them.
But you don't know where they are.
I don't. But I know they're there.
Secret pockets are rad. Bunny, 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 bunny. Oh, I air assassinated the bunny. Bunny, oh. Bunny, 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 bunny. Oh. So yeah, I'm very good at the hunting in this game. I don't know if you can tell. Although to be fair, I'm very good at hunting in every game.
I've never been hunting, and I don't think I know anyone who has.
I mean, I've never been hunting in real life, but
The closest thing is, back when I was younger, my dad worked for a guy who I don't remember exactly what his deal was. He ran some big store in town that was mostly for like, hey, do you have a dead animal you hunted? Bring it to us, and we will turn it into delicious food. And that was the whole business, essentially, was bring a deer by, we will do our stuff, and then you will get just a ton of deer meat in bags, so that you can freeze it or cook it as needed. Which, around here, it was actually a business that did fairly well.
I've been fishing once. That was fun.
I went fishing a few times, I never liked it. Mostly because I was young and fishing is boring. Now I'd probably appreciate it because it's like relaxing or whatever, but back when I was a kid I didn't want to relax.
That's not a jump I can make!
Well, it's good that you know that now.
Yeah.
Did you die horribly?
No. Actually, I didn't even take any damage.
Huh.
Because I landed on the tree and slid. But, I went fishing once at the beach. There was an amazing name for a, like, water feature. It's called a swash. Near the amusement park that we would go to. I went directly through the amusement park, and during the day one day, my grandpa was just like, hey, let's go fishing. And so we did. I caught a fish. It was a pinfish. This is a weird tree.
Seem to be having some trouble dealing with this tree.
It's weird. Connor's just lounging in this tree.
Yeah, as you do. Sometimes you just gotta relax.
That was not a leap of faith.
Find a nice tree to hang out in.
Okay, that's not bad.
Did it at least auto-save that you synchronized that thing?
Probably.
Okay, good.
But now I know how to climb it, so even if it didn't. Oh. Oh, no, it did. Okay. It just spawned me on the other side of the road, so I saw a viewpoint in front of me, and I was like, uh-oh.
Oh, I just now noticed Arvas821 in the YouTube chat.
Oh.
Who says, in order, dope, I have Assassin's Creed 3, and you have good skills.
Yep, I have very...
I want to point out that last one popped up immediately after your horrible death.
Yep. I have very good skills. I'm
looking for Israel.
Amazing at
You're
Assassin's Creed games.
our local Assassin's Creed expert, it's true. You've played so
Samuel
many of
Adams.
these games, so many times.
I've
It'd
played,
be crazy if you weren't at least decent at them by now.
I've played almost all of them once,
Follow
some of
me.
them twice. And the second time was on stream for 2 Brotherhood and this.
Also, hey, Sequence 7.
Yeah.
Apparently conflict is looming. We need to go help this beer guy.
I mean, it's the American Revolution. Conflict is always looming.
That's true. I mean, is it looming when it's actively happening?
I don't have an answer.
Because also, you've been, like, you guys have been killing each other for a while. I feel like the conflict has finished looming and has arrived.
Any news from Boston?
Technically, like 1775, the revolution hasn't even
And any
started
time
yet.
we try to press
You've killed a lot of people for a revolution that hasn't
I
started
think
yet.
Putnam and the others plan to assemble artillery on these hills.
You literally just
A good
murdered
shelling
130
might
of
make
them
the Redcoats rethink their strategy.
in a giant gun
And
battle.
what of John Pitcairn?
That bastard's the cages
You remember that?
of the bunch.
Yeah.
He's appeared time to time.
It seems like a
and
revolution that
sent
started to
guards
me.
By way of cannon fire.
It's not
It's all right, though.
1776 yet.
He'll have what's coming to him soon enough.
Oh, wait. No, that was when the revolution ended. So now we are totally like in the middle of it. Never mind. I know history.
It's okay. Who really cares about this part of American history? Or history in general?
Clearly no one has...
You don't actually need history. It's not that important.
You're just doomed to repeat it.
You call me?
That's fine. Not all of it was bad. What if you repeat the cool parts?
Name me a cool part.
Cool part of history?
Closer to the city, but it is
Hold on.
also closer to the...
I mean, you should learn to get up gladiator battles.
Oh, that's
pretty fucking rad. That man's like, is it just glitching out or is this a story?
Bunker Hill! Good day, gentlemen!
General Putnam,
What?
I'm looking for Jonathan. I was told you would be able to help me find him.
He's tucked away inside that city with no reason to leave. As long as that ship continues its assault, we'll never flush him out.
But if the ship was silenced,
Oh, then poor John might be forced to get off his arse and come forward.
I shall fly this flag to signal my success.
And I shall speak fondly of you at your funeral.
It's really weird to me that it switches your outfit every time you go back to the call.
Yeah.
Like every time a cutscene starts, they switch you back to standard white outfit.
I don't know.
Also, weirdly, Assassin's Creed 3 is one of the few games that I did not pick up all the outfits for.
I don't know if it's...
Like, not like super outfit. Inventions for your I heard that about him.
He invented the catheter.
I mean, it comes in handy. The only outfits I see here that seem special at all are Achilles' outfit, apparently, and we'll see more of them later on. Apparently, if you collect all of the feathers in the frontier, you can get your gold before you got into the assassins.
That might be what I'm thinking.
I mean, there's also this like animal spirit outfit from the DLC,
That might be what I'm
where you're just dressing up like King Cuerno.
Yes, that's the one I was thinking of.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it seems weird.
Seems like it. Is that the one with super evil George Washington?
Yes, that is the one called The Tyranny of King Washington. Is this boat floating? Like, more than usual?
I mean, it does look a little weird, but it's probably fine. Who knows how boats really work?
No one.
Trust me, boats working properly is not going to be important.
No. Perish.
Someone is seriously talking up their ability in this game.
I appreciate that.
You guys were good at killing robots. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you are pretty good at that part.
Yeah.
The climbing and the jumping and the stealth, maybe not so much. The killing you can manage.
This is true. I have never been good at the stealth in these games. I play them, I think the way I described it to someone was I play them via stealth through speed.
Which is just run through an area before you're seen.
Pretty
Because
much.
waiting sucks.
Also, look at these amazing fire gifts. Amazing.
Are they better or worse than Maximum Chase?
I mean, nothing's as good as Maximum Chase.
What if all the future scenes in this were filmed in FMV in front of a green screen, though?
That'd be so good. Oh, you missed it. After you went to bed, I did like the next shooting section boss fight.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like literally against Optimus Prime, and it seemed fitting.
Aw, that's amazing. To be fair, I was like crazy tired.
But it was like literally a like
the big semi-truck transformer.
Well, it wasn't a transformer, but it was a big semi-truck that had suspended on it and shooting missiles.
That is a good looking flag, by the way. Well, okay, it wasn't until you slapped the American flag on there. There's like a sick red banner and then got rid of it. It's like this boat had a shinobi scarf on. And they were just like, nah.
We'll get there in a while.
Oh, right.
The amazing secret assassin pirate flag.
So yeah, I guess Connor doesn't get a cool super outfit.
I feel like they kind of toned those back up until like Syndicate and...
I don't know, because I was looking at a thing for Black Flag. The outfits in that. And there's one that's like crazy Mayan power armor.
That... I don't remember that at all. Is that DLC?
Maybe? Let me see. Yeah, no, there's a Mayan outfit that is like sick power armor made out of old alien technology that just deflects bullets.
But I do not fear. And neither should you. For what they have in material, they lack in conviction and care. But not us. We have discipline. We have order. And most importantly, we have passion.
Check it.
We believe.
Mayan power.
To maintain vigilance, conserve your ammo, ensure a proper line of sight, and above all else,
Rogue has like a suit of like
do not fire until you see the whites of their eyes.
I don't think Unity has one because it was all about doing sick custom armor nonsense.
I'll be damned. You did it.
Origins has
that was quite a speech.
Power armor.
Lies, all of it, I'm afraid. Still, such words have carried us thus far.
And what of Pitcairn?
He's left Boston.
One of these outfits.
As I said he would.
In goddamn
Instead of
Assassin's Creed Unity designed by Todd McFarlane.
No good.
I
good
don't
way to
know,
get at it.
but that doesn't seem...
It's just
Not with that
called...
maelstrom going down below.
Just called
I suppose you could
McFarlane Master
circle
Assassin.
around a bit. And wait for us to thin their
don't
ranks.
Apparently you unlock it by buying a figurine by McFarlane. I can only assume...
There is no time. I will have
if
to
we're
check
talking about a
the direct
figurine by
approach.
someone named McFarlane.
That's twice today you
That would
proposed the
probably
impossible.
be Todd McFarlane.
I see no other choice.
Probably.
Not because you're mad as a March hare,
Yes, as a
son.
matter of fact, that does seem to be the case.
Amazing.
I
From
expect an apology on my
McFarlane.com,
return.
the home of all things Todd McFarlane. Also, the outfit doesn't look great.
Incoming fire! They're firing!
Apparently, you did a really dumb mask outfit.
Yes.
Take cover!
It's gonna chill out right here.
Take them cover! Take cover!
in this game. That's not the right button. Doesn't look like it.
Get a dumb phantom outfit with a mask.
Yes, that's actually.
They're firing!
Medieval outfit just makes him look like a Warcraft character.
You really feel my health is gone.
Get Napoleon's coat.
Yes.
And hat.
Yes. Well. Whoa.
And Rogue, it is James Gunn's armor. He's the big suit outfit. He's totally just like acting. Yeah, it's just like medieval armor.
Like,
pretty rad.
Super James Gunn?
What?
Like Scooby-Doo James Gunn?
Oh wait, right.
Like Lollipop Chainsaw James Gunn?
I mean, I've never seen him dressed like a movie. It's possible.
He punched me in the face and get out of here.
Probably want to avoid that.
I probably want to be more stealthy than not at all.
It would probably help.
That's, I mean...
I hear that these games actually want you to, like, hide. Apparently that's a cornerstone of being stealthy.
That seems weird.
I know, right?
Speaking of stealth.
Rogue, Unity... What was after Unity?
Symphony.
Oh, okay.
Basically, what we have left is 4 Freedom Meantime, we're actually kind of looking.
Yeah.
Almost killed just all the other redcoats in the vicinity.
Ow, was looking through the outfits again, and it morphed into literally just gets power armor.
Yeah. I was doing so well. Did you think I was lying about the sick power armor?
You've lied before. You'll lie again.
When have I ever lied? About Assassin's Creed.
I mean, you constantly say this game is good.
It's fine. Some might say it was like the 7th best game of 2012 or something.
I appreciate looking through this that Origins has a bunch of really dumb outfits, because it means that Odyssey probably will too.
This is true.
I hope they do not have to tone it back too much to the two playable characters thing. I mean, considering they had to add a female character, and as I remember it, that is like 50% more work.
Hey guys.
How's the stealth going?
You'll see in a second. Let's say stealthy. Turn around. Turn around so I can stab this guy. I didn't know you could do that, actually. Weapon drag the dude, so that his defense is into the half of attacks.
Maybe even press.
I think it's got it.
Is it still kind of stealthy but doesn't have the parking patterns? It doesn't. No, it's hard to kill him with the Yeah, no, you're right.
Very good.
Well, I think it's also fine. The bullet is always a little bit low due to talking on Discord at the same time. Good, I would totally got it. I just had to focus just a little bit.
Can I do this? This will be really dumb. this works. No. Eat it, Pitcairn. I'm gonna flip my tomahawk menacingly. This is whoops. Oh, hello. Come out swinging. Engage in some good old-fashioned fisticuffs. That's what I call a sick whirling tomahawk attack.
Oh.
What?
Bosses in these games are always weird.
They are.
Like, don't get me wrong, I like a game
Why
with a
did you
good
do
boss
this?
fight.
To protect
and I prefer
Adams
that
and
to just
Hancock and those they
battle a
serve,
ton of normal
you meant
dudes
to
most
kill
of the
them.
time.
Kill them!
But it's always a little bit hard to
Are you
justify
mad?
these, I feel.
I wanted only to parley.
Like, it just reminds me of the boss fight at the end of
There was
Brotherhood,
so much to discuss.
where you stab that guy in the throat like
Explain.
8 times and just pieces of his armor
You
keep
put
flying
into
off.
that now.
If you speak
It's
true,
like, dude, how much fucking neck
then I will
armor do
carry
you
your last
have?
words
And
to them.
also, Ezio stabbed
They
him in the
must lay
face.
down their arms. They must
If
stop
the neck
this
doesn't
war.
work,
by them and not the
fly
Red
somewhere
Coats.
else.
Do not think we ask the same
Also,
question of
Jesus
the
Christ,
price.
that guy looks like he's already
These
started to
things take
decompose.
A little bit.
And it would have succeeded had you let me play my part.
part of the puppeteer.
Or better, we hold the strings on another.
No, the strings should be severed. All should be free.
And we should live
Also,
forever
Games Media
on
just
castles
subscribed.
in the sky.
All right.
You wield your blade
Apparently,
like
this is
a
his
man,
favorite game.
but your mouth
You guys
like
have
a
something in
child.
common.
I mean, this isn't my favorite one, but
I beg to
Tomorrow will
differ.
die now. Because of that.
it's no Syndicate.
Sahan järjeni on teenam da setakwe. Tini on me jaho teena tam da setakwe.
I like the redcoats running up the hill as I've murdered Mr. Pitcairn here.
Oh man, Connor once again just proving why the assassins are always wrong. Side note, Games Media would like you to support their channel.
Alright. I'll get right on that.
How dare you sneak up on
Post
me
is
like
really
that?
problem.
Why don't you just go
Because,
out there and just help this camp retreat?
Nothing interrupts the Assassin's
Don't ever
Creed.
do that again, you hear
sadly.
me? God
Unfortunately.
damn it!
God, I wish.
General Putnam.
If only board game night could happen.
Only something could save
The
me
same
from
cannot be
this,
said for Pitcairn.
but it can't.
Well done, I
We
suppose.
tried.
Yeah,
But it matters little now.
some harder than others.
I'm ordering a full retreat. We have lost too many in exchange for too little.
Rob was there?
This guy's
If the
still
Tories
hilarious
want this
with
hill so
hilariously
badly, let
drunk.
them have it.
I don't
Boston
think
is
he's
the true
drunk. I think
prize.
he's just like salty.
Shady.
No, he's.
We have a
Israel's
bigger
good
problem.
Oh, if you say so.
What do you mean?
His signal.
He just reminds me of that surly commander from Good, Bad, and the Ugly towards the end of the movie.
This can't be right.
Never actually
It says they plan to murder Washington.
It's a long movie.
Have you seen The Good, the Bad, and the Weird?
I have not. That's been on... I feel like that was on Netflix for a while, and I always had it on my list, but never watched it.
Yeah.
But I also think they may have removed that recently.
I believe that's the case, unfortunately.
Yeah, well.
The Good, the Bad, and the Weird is great.
It's got the dude from Kung Fu Hustle in it, doesn't it?
I think.
My enemy is tenacious. When
It's
money
got the
failed them,
dude
they took to
from
force. But I have slain
Red
Johnson and
2,
Pitcairn both,
which is
ending their plot.
Kind of sad that that's the only thing that
George
I know that guy
Washington
from,
now
other
rallies
than
the colonists,
Good,
and their
Bad,
march
Weird.
towards freedom
Oh, having
begins
never
in
seen Red
earnest.
2, I cannot help
Little
you with
wonder
that.
then that the Templars now want him dead. They
Red
seek to
2
reshape
is my
this land
favorite
into
movie
something
theater
cold and
experience
ordered,
because I
something
was the
soulless.
youngest person in that theater.
And he is an obstacle.
By like
I must save him, that his cause can
discounting my
flourish and my
sister,
people
who I
remain
went to
safe.
see it with, I
But the
was the
more I
youngest
prod,
person in
the
that
greater the
theater
chance I
by
am
like
discovered.
40 years.
The Templars believe their men lost the revolution.
Increase that number significantly, go
In
see the
their
opera.
eyes, the assassins are gone and scattered, no longer a threat. But I fear they will soon discover the truth, and me along with it. I must tread carefully.
Alright, 1776.
Time to end the American
How
Revolution.
fares the hunt, Connor?
There is progress, but I worry it is not enough.
You must strike where you need it most. What if you pursued Charles Lee and your father? What then of Paul Revere and the soldiers at Lexington?
Assassin's resurfaced
There were no soldiers
just
in
in
those
time
towns, only
to
men and
ruin
women who were forced to defend themselves.
Is this
So,
not why
I
you
mean,
fight?
arguably
To
America was
protect your
already ruined
people?
by this point.
Your struggle is the colonists' struggle.
Yeah, but harder.
In helping one, you help the other.
Yes, we already brought smallpox over long ago.
Encouraging words from one who thought mine a fool's
And to
errand.
be fair, I mean, technically the Spanish got
Make
that.
no mistake.
Yeah, I say we,
still
like,
do,
more like
but I
collectively
can't
those of
help but
European
feel some
descent. But
pride
yeah.
in your
Cortez got that
success.
ball rolling.
And why should I give you
hard.
any credit?
Which, to be fair, like,
Then
as much of an asshole as he was, it's
But
pretty
at
impressive.
first, return the robe
That guy put
and
in
the
work.
blade and,
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
darts
he's
and
definitely
all
up
of
there.
the years
Come
of
now, we
training
can be
and knowledge I have bestowed
I
upon
get that
you.
reference so
Return
much.
these, and then your words may have some merit.
They were, I guess it helps that they were just playing that game in Giant Bomb.
This is true. That was why I thought of it.
Oh, did they play that recently?
Yep.
Today in Ranking of
Or you
Photos.
could just admit that you are wrong.
It was
Oh,
it
sure,
and Sonic
please,
the
you've
Fighters.
killed 2 men, one more salesman
He
than
did Sonic the
soldier.
Fighters more than I
You'll have to
remember it
try a
being.
lot
Like,
harder
I
than
don't remember
that to
being
impress
that
me.
Is that
bad.
so, old man?
Fine.
Or perhaps we should step outside.
And he's not good,
I will
though,
gladly
but, like,
demonstrate how easily I could trounce.
Connor, this is Benjamin Talmadge.
This is just like
His
a not
father was
great
one of
virtual
us,
fighter
no need
clone,
for
but I mean that's
secrecy.
already way better
I
than
think
half
he
your
has
list.
something he wants to say.
Achilles
maybe not
tells me
half,
you've
but
uncovered a
it
plot
certainly wasn't
to
second
murder
to
the
last.
commander-in-chief.
Yes, but I have only false starts and dead ends to show for it.
Science.
Not anymore,
Connor
my
threatening
friend.
to beat up an old man.
Our hero.
Thomas Hickey's your man, and I aim to help you catch him.
How?
I'll explain on the way.
We're going to New York.
You and I are going to New York.
Da, 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 da. Oops. Making map good.
This guy also has a weird baby face.
Oh, I
His
can't.
cheeks are all. He looks like a horrible doll.
I fast travel to like the future, maybe. And fast travel system in this game.
New York City.
Questionable.
I hear that place is a
Get some
shithole.
awesome pizza.
No pizza is awesome pizza.
I keep forgetting you hate pizza.
Questionable opinions.
Like liking Assassin's Creed 3.
Hey, me and Games Media over here.
It's right, you do have the backing of Games Media. But also, I don't know, I've learned not to trust Games Media. I hear those people don't even have a code of ethics.
I like this part where I had to fast travel to the frontier so I could fast travel to the part of the frontier in front of New York so I can fast travel to New York.
That's weirdly roundabout.
Does this mean we're going to have to write a code of ethics?
I mean, potentially. I'll settle for just trusting alternative Games Media.
Oh no. So let's just cut this off right here.
Yes, please. Oh, you didn't mean the stream.
You're very funny.
I like to think so.
Yep, new GBP4A rules. We have a code of ethics, a non-disclosure agreement, and I'm gonna have to let Surf go right now.
I will back you on that.
He ruined board game night.
He did.
Or the
We're
previous
stuck
one.
with this. Look at this. It's disgusting.
But look at Connor. He's dapper.
Eh.
In his
Game
blue
that's
coat.
hated on a lot, and it crashed that one time and acted weird those other times, but like, this doesn't seem that much worse than the other Assassin's Creeds to me.
It's fine. I don't know why. I feel like a lot of the hate gets overblown for... It's a weird ending to what was supposed to be a trilogy, I will grant you, but we'll get there.
Fair enough. Yeah, I didn't really have any horses in the Assassin's Creed story race, so...
It's no Mass Effect 3,
It's
obviously.
no... Yeah. It's better than Mass Effect. It didn't...
Hey, now. It's better than Mass Effect 3.
Assassin's Creed as a series has more general quality than the Mass Effect series, because there is one good Mass Effect game.
So what
and
is your
there are at
stake
least
in all
4
this?
good Assassin's
Same as
Creed
yours.
games.
Yeah, but I would argue that none of
If we're averaging, things start to get weird, though.
I feel like none of the good Assassin's
Why not
Creed
join
games
the
are nearly
Brotherhood
as good
then?
as the one good
My
Mass
father
Effect
was an
game,
assassin. Quite
Oh.
good at his job too, as I understand it.
I do.
But I hope to have children someday.
The real showdown
Live in
there
two worlds at the
is
same time.
Andromeda
Unity v
versus
Syndicate?
Unity.
I chose to live in one.
No,
Wait,
Andromeda
I
versus
understand.
Unity.
Yeah,
Still contribute
that's what I
if
was
I
thinking.
can.
For some reason
Why
I
would
said
you
Syndicate
now?
instead.
Let me put it to you this way.
Wait.
I finished Assassin's Creed Unity. I have not finished Mass Effect Andromeda. If that answers your question.
It does. You are a masochist, in fact.
That person disappeared. He got hit by Talmadge's horse and then just vanished.
Your buddy's plowing through people.
Oh, fun times. Apparently Monster Hunter World is now banned in China.
What can you tell me of Thomas Hickey?
I bet I
He
know
has been running
exactly
a counterfeiting
why.
ring in the city.
Oh?
Locate the source of his operation,
Valhazak.
and we can have him arrested.
Is it a panda?
Surprisingly, apparently not.
Do you know where he
Well, I'm not
is?
sure if they've given an actual
Exactly.
reason, but apparently it has something to do
I have
with
an idea where we
the way
can
the
begin,
servers
sir.
work.
I would have guessed it was a Valhazak thing of because it's a
I could
Pulse
see that.
dragon, and Dota in China is hilarious. I'm just gonna throw that one out there. Like, you should look up like the weird changes.
I've
they had
seen
to-
some of that. They have to do a lot of weird stuff because for whatever reason, China hates ghosts and skeletons.
They really do.
Whoops.
Heck, the political censorship. You don't expect the skeleton censorship.
Yeah. Although it is funny that apparently they've also banned the Winnie the Pooh movie because somehow Winnie the Pooh has become
There are rumors
associated
of
with
bad bills
the current
circulating.
president.
Yeah. No doubt they
And the
come
mockery
from Thomas.
thereof. So yeah,
Yeah.
nothing Winnie the Pooh can happen in China.
Weird.
What are you up to? This isn't money. It's colored paper. You've cheated me for the last time. God!
Uptight.
On the other side of the weird censorship thing, apparently Germany has decided to allow swastikas in games again. Well, presumably so that you can shoot Nazis in Wolfenstein appropriately.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was
like-
gonna say, well, that's a good sign.
I mean,
yeah, German game censorship has been very weird over the years, and I guess it's probably better to roll that back. On the other hand, the idea of Germany saying, let's bring this Nazi stuff back, of course, gives pause.
yeah, but it's to shoot it. It's not like we're bringing the swastika back because it's rad. We're bringing it back in video games, and I am hard-pressed to remember a time a swastika was in a video game in a scenario where you did not shoot the person wearing it.
You could play Nazis in a variety of World War II games.
Yeah.
Eh.
But it's always really fun to see the, amazing, like, looking at Hitler in, what is happening?
Good question.
In, whoops. That worked. In Wolfenstein 2, where they just removed the mustache. And it looked really weird. And then there was...
I guess, and this isn't a Nazi thing, but I think a lot of the Contra games had robots instead of people. Am I imagining
yes. Because in Europe it was called Probotector, I believe, which is a weird name. And I gotta look it so I can keep telling this dude. There it is. Okay.
It's kind of weird, like all the arbitrary censorship that's happened over the years, like in Nintendo and Super Nintendo games when religious imagery was censored on Nintendo systems in the US. Like what?
Like can't have a cross on a gravestone. And, there actually
there's like a weird thing in Ocarina of Time where the mirror shield had a symbol on it that got changed because it was close to.
And then they changed a whole music track because it had some like Islamic chants in it or something.
This also happened. That also happened in Little Big Planet. The exact same chant.
Huh. Well, then maybe they should make their chants sound less cool.
Video games, they're weird.
One time that Mario had the image of the Prophet Muhammad, and it's just all weird.
Shit. Oh no! I went real bad.
Muhammad.
It's a real weird part of Mario Odyssey. I'll give you that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Daniel, let's put them bills away. The guard is onto us. How? What happened?
Oh, TFP, that sheep saw you.
It did. Also that man.
That guy too. So adorable Chihuahua was trying to follow me home today. I was really upset that I could not have pets, but I had to keep telling it no and it wouldn't listen. It just kept running up to me, it would get in front of me and then flop over on its back.
You'd be like, pet me!
Yeah, and I did a few times, but like, it wouldn't go away. It's really annoying. People need to take better care of their pets.
Speaking of taking care of pets, it's really weird. My cat likes to play fetch, and I don't understand it. Also, my cat is very...
Cats have a much lower trust threshold.
Your cat also has a taste for human flesh, so...
Yeah.
My cat, well, my cat does like to lick me, but...
Can't believe you've been neglecting him for 2 hours to play Assassin's Creed 3.
How do you know he's not on my lap right now?
Also, I thought it was a she. Ah!
Oh, that's right. You were paying attention.
You can't even kayfabe it. You don't have a real cat.
You've seen the pictures.
I've seen pictures of a cat, you're right.
Cat is TFP's Canadian girlfriend. Specifically became like a thing. I mean, did that many people make up having Canadian girlfriends?
I've never heard that, so that's a new one on me.
Oh, my understanding is it's the thing when you want to make up that you have a relationship, but you can't produce the person, so they're in Canada.
I've never had to fake that I was in a relationship before, so...
Bye, but hey, what do I know? Canadians.
All I know about Canadians is you can't trust them.
That's true. Or North Carolinians, for that matter.
Yeah. Unreliable.
scenic.
Yes, they make excellent World of Warcraft guildmates. Some of them are cool to have in IRC channels. I always assume that Canada is basically just Minnesota, only they talk weird. Or
Wants everyone back at the shop. We strike tomorrow. He's worried about that business with the guards.
they use the OUs and their colors and whatnot.
And their favorites.
And some of them are French.
Ones who ended all this
I think it's actually that some of them just really want to be French. Pretty sure the actual French don't claim them.
A large fan club for the French.
Basically.
This has gone poorly. Make me mad. I don't know why I'm singling you out on that, but...
I mean... if you were better at the stealth...
I mean, this is true.
Or if the stealth was better. Either of these things would help.
Both of this is true.
Or maybe if the game just required a little bit less stealth.
If you could run at them and be like, hey, what's up?
If you could just punch him in the face and get him to tell you what you're trying to eavesdrop out of him.
Whoops.
Canada was responsible for all the Mass Effect games.
I thought Texas was for some of them.
I could have sworn that.
No, Texas is the Dragon Age team.
I could have sworn that all the Mass Effects, even the most recent one, were Canada teams, just different Canada teams.
Because the most recent one was the Army of Two People, which is still my favorite dumb nonsense.
How have you not successfully eavesdropped on this conversation yet?
Because I already failed.
What's this? Thomas Hickey?
I just had to finish tailing them.
What's it to you?
Okay.
Huh. Ain't supposed to be none of your kind left. Suppose I best be rectifying that then. Get him!
Get him, Ray. Went really well for you.
Just gave that man a Superman punch.
With a knife.
Connor really is the Roman Reigns of Assassin's Creed.
He's a big dog.
There's another one! Grab him!
Show them something!
You were all
You get away from there! That's my money!
I'm having a really hard time telling who's even on your side and who's not.
This dude at this point, no one's on my side, because all the people who are on my side are not part of this, quest at the moment. I actually think this might be the mission where we get a interesting person. So I want to say this guy is like going rogue from the Templars or something. That may be later.
Any closer and I'll cut ya! I mean it!
I really like how it's like the mission is just to chase this dude, but I'm 100% caught up to him. And it's just like
Past him.
Yeah.
It's a horrible David Cage chase scene.
Am I supposed to tackle this guy? It said don't chase him back. I'm just gonna tackle this guy.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
Okay, that was what I was supposed to do.
Okay.
Good to know.
Be still. You will do no more harm.
You're a right fool meddling in affairs you know nothing about.
Washington's the
You'll
only
make those
thing
chase
keeping
scenes
the
better.
Continental Army
What?
together. You kill him, you end all hope for freedom.
Wrong, boyo. With him gone, they'll have no choice but to promote Lee.
Alternatively, FMV.
You are both under arrest!
Yeah.
Well, we were just having a scrap, officer. Ain't nothing wrong with two men settling their differences the old-fashioned way. Can't we come to a...
Quiet! What are the charges?
Counterfeiting!
I had nothing to do with that.
Course not!
Listen, there are more important things at stake here. This man is planning to...
Connor, you chump.
You miss me, sweetheart. What? Nothing to say?
If you are here, then Washington is safe.
True. Thing is, I believe I've just been pardoned.
Oh, hey, what up?
Thank you kindly for the rescue, gents.
There can be no further mistakes, Thomas. Am I understood?
What about the assassin? Yeah, he's here. They put him in a cell right next to mine. Guess we didn't get them all, eh?
Deal with this, Charles.
At once, sir.
What are we gonna do?
I can tell that you're about to say
You're
about
that
to
boy
go
from
on
the
a rant
Continental
with some
Congress.
description.
No,
Adams'
no, it's
little
fine.
lapdog.
You sure?
I'm way too tired for that at this point of the night.
I think I have an idea. Yes. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Do tell.
All in good time. It's not like the assassin's going anywhere. For now, we should see about getting you better accommodations here.
What are you on about? I thought I was getting out.
I'm afraid you won't be leaving for a while, thanks to Benjamin Talmadge. He's been running his mouth, saying all sorts of things. You're being investigated for plotting to assassinate George Washington.
What a bunch of bollocks. I thought you was gonna handle that.
We'll discuss this elsewhere.
Do I get to move buttons?
I'm telling you, he's planning to escape. We should get in on it.
Yeah? And what makes you think that?
Caught him carving something in the yard. Slipped it in his pocket real quick when he saw me.
Prison
Looked
break.
like a key.
Probably just a shiv.
Nah, Mason ain't a fighter. Always talking and tricking his way out of trouble. Weasel Weems, they call him. Sneaky bastard.
Come on, Finch. He's not so bad. Even told me some letters once. Gonna write a note to my lady.
Ha! What for? You think that whore's out there pining for you? Saving herself for when you get out? Huh? No doubt she's already moved on to the next fella, and the fella after him.
You shut your mouth before I shut it for you.
Easy now. It was just a joke.
Yeah? Well, it wasn't very funny.
We also require, supplemented by some of the garrison officers. It's sweet as we felt out. A little farm by the Salisbury Plains. Cold as anywhere when the wind blows. The land is
Oh.
well, used to be.
It's a lovely looking mattress.
Get up!
Where are we going?
Stay out of trouble or you'll wind up in the pit.
He would take the forest mushrooms and drops them in a big pottery jar.
What are you looking at, half-breed?
Ow. Rude.
You not understand English? That it?
There's truth in what you say. When I first came here, the old house was full of visitors. But since the treatments, there's no fault.
Indeed. I relinquished the tools of my trade to play the viola in my Sunday.
Do I need to knock some sense into that thick head of yours?
Supplemented by some of the garrison officers.
I should try and find this Weems fellow. If he intends to escape, perhaps he can help me.
Life is hard.
How do you
How
feel
long are you planning to be in prison for?
about this mission?
How long is that?
Mason Weems?
Could be.
Actually, apparently not this mission.
I need your help.
Oh?
Then we'll be about done.
They say you know a way out of here.
They say a lot of
Apparently the next mission is short.
I do not have time for games.
Shame. As I was hoping you might play one with me.
I want to play this weird board game with Mr. Spock here.
Fine.
Are you familiar with the rules? Seeing as you already know mine, what's your name?
Connor.
Pleased to meet you, Connor. Well played. So, what brings you to Bridewell?
Treachery. I have been falsely accused.
Of course you have.
You do not believe me?
Why should I? You've the look of a brute.
I don't remember how to play this.
You misjudge. I'm an honest man.
Indeed, I relinquished the tools of my trade to play the viola with them on Sunday.
And yet, also a man imprisoned. Tell me how you found yourself in this place.
It is a private matter.
As is what you ask of me.
I was trying to prevent a murder.
Oh! Anyone I know?
George Washington.
Okay, there we go.
You up to this, didn't they? Thought it might be fun to have another laugh at Mason's expense. Fools, a lot of them. To make light of something like this. George Washington is brave beyond measure. Loyal like a brother, peerless in character, and unshakable in
This
his
guy really
convictions.
likes George Washington.
That man is our Jupiter Conservator. Destined to lead us not just to freedom, but greatness. Anyone who says otherwise
gonna be really
is
bummed
either a
about that
simpleton
DLC.
or a traitor.
Then you understand why I need to get out of here. If I don't help him, he is going to die.
Gave me a poke with a claw, and I peeled the band-aid off. I probably shouldn't have done that.
You're serious, aren't you? Very well. It's going to take some doing. See, everything hinges on the key I forged. That loud Finch stole it. Took me 3 months to make the thing, too. You need to get it back, or we're not going anywhere.
Consider it done.
I think I'll raise hogs next. No way a fox can carry up a 500-pound pig. More like the old fussy pig and eat the damn fox.
Pickpocket Finch.
Okay, but instead of going and doing this pickpocketing mission, could you just time skip 3 months while he makes another key?
But George Washington would be dead by then, make me mad.
Well, fine.
All right, scoundrels, back in your cells!
I stole that key. I stole it real good. Work. And also 11 pounds.
Which is an impressive amount to have in prison.
Key is useless.
What are you looking at? You in the market for a husband?
I guess this was a bit of a figure out his currency.
Dude, your key sucks.
Did it just immediately break?
It didn't work.
Oh, all that for nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Your key is useless.
What do you mean?
It did not fit the lock.
It's not meant to.
You forged a key that does not work.
Well, that all depends on what you mean by work. It'll get us out of here. Just not the way you expected.
Then how?
You're going to use it to get the real key off the warden. You have to
Oh, we're
swap
going
yours for
to-
his.
Why don't I just steal
Why
the
not
key
just have me
from
take the real key? Why all this extra work?
Thank you, Connor.
He might notice if it went missing. This way, he'll be none the wiser.
And when he tries to use it?
He won't. That's why we're targeting him.
How do I reach the warden?
Yes. This next part, you may not like.
Oh, as if I've liked the others. Out with it.
You need to pick a fight.
What?
Pick a fight, and they'll throw you in the pit.
And how in the world does this help us?
The warden oversees the pit. Getting sent there is the only way to reach him.
I'll give you credit. You've given this plan to risk my life a great deal of thought.
Take down as many as you can. 1 or 2 will only serve to entertain the guards. You need to make them angry. We all have our part to play. Try not to die.
Right. Hey, you guys.
A little farm by the Salisbury Plains.
Punch these dudes. Punch these dudes super good. Oh, he's a sick drop kick. Nice. We're almost done. Oh, dude, your neck shouldn't. It's not how necks work, man.
Fancy yourself a troublemaker, eh? Some time in the pits to cool your blood. Look at all of you, pathetic, dirty wretches. You're not but swine, suckling at the teats of civilization. Thieves and scoundrels all. And do you acknowledge this? Do you repent and beg forgiveness?
I really like that I'm just gonna start using this key, like... I'm glad the warden left for the cutscene.
Need to take care not to harm.
What up, dog?
You'll find Hickey through that door. It's where they keep the important prisoners. Nicer rooms, more space, those sorts of things. It seems even in prison, who you know makes all the difference.
Thank you, Mason, for everything. I will find a way to repay the favor when my work here is finished.
Let's have a word.
Stealth. I stealthed them. I stealthed him really good.
Good job. Now I see you stealthing. Very impressive.
Wait. Oh no, he's already dead.
Not who you was expecting.
Oh, no, what a
Am I
twist.
right?
What have we
That's a
here?
different
No
guy.
wonder it was so easy to sneak up on him.
I thought we'd finished off your kind.
You would like that, wouldn't you? To rid the world of all who do not share your views.
Guilty as charged. Your meddling in the revolution has caused us no small measure of grief. It cannot continue. Our work is too important. But what would you know beyond all the lies Achilles feeds you and the tales you tell yourself?
I know that the people wish to be free, and that men like Washington fight to make it so.
Please, the man is weak. He stumbles and stammers through each engagement, making it all up as he goes along. His pedigree is pathetic, his military record even more so. I could go on and on, but we'd be here for days, so manifold are his faults, so deficient are his merits. He must be dealt with. You as well. I will abide no more flies in the ointment.
Here's how it's gonna work. First we bind you and bring you to your cell. Then tomorrow, you go before the court, accused of plotting to kill good old
Accused of
Georgie.
murder. Oh, plotting to kill.
Maybe we could pin the murder of the warden on you too. You did kill him after all. And who wouldn't take the word of Charlie over here? Once that's all squared away, well then.
All those years ago, the child in the forest was you.
I said I would find you.
And so you have.
But
But not quite as you had expected, am I right?
Beard of being evil.
You know, all of this might have been avoided had you only done what I asked. Ah, but what's done is done.
Alright. Apparently this mission is somewhat short, according to this thing I was reading.
Up!
But hey, after
Up
this
with
we
ya!
have like 4 more sequences
I
to
said,
go.
get up!
Goody. And then we're going back to good Assassin's Creed games.
Walk!
Bye now!
Hopefully by then my headphones will have fixed themselves.
That'd be nice. I like that you said this is going to be a short one because of the bad posture. Instead, you've been going 2.5 hours.
Yeah, well, you know.
Tricked me.
It did.
After an especially long, annoying day at work where I had a terrible headache, you were like, hey, short stream. And I was like, oh, okay. And then you were like, ha, fuck you, long stream.
But hey, we've done
That's not all. We're gonna do a game room quick look.
Give me a bullet.
Sunset Riders is finally here.
I'd rather watch Sunset Riders.
Sunset Riders is great.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose the joke doesn't work as well when the only game room game that didn't come out was the good one.
Yeah.
Hello, Connor. Didn't think I'd miss your going away party, did ya? I hear Washington himself is going to be in attendance. Hope nothing bad happens to him.
You said there'd be a trial.
Oh, no trial for traitors, I'm afraid. Lee and Haytham sorted that. It's straight to the gallows for you.
It's my murder.
I will not die today. The same cannot be said for you.
That's enough! Keep moving!
This has not gone well.
It really hasn't. His plan's pretty shit too.
How come these people aren't taking the frame rate?
Because they're scripted. There's no AI going on here, so... These people were also going to throw out their shoulders like that. I didn't learn anything from watching Sami Zayn. Also, there's a dude just very conspicuously hopping across the roofs up there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's in plain sight. He's very easy to see.
You punched me in the face. Oh, what's up, Billy?
You are not alone. Only give a cry when you need us.
Forget about me. You need to stop Hickey. He's...
Up you go. Don't want to be late now, do
It's just a rip-off of
You
the
just had to
opening
be
with
an hero,
Army of
didn't you?
Darkness.
You and Georgie both. Now you see what it gets you. A pine box and little else.
Brothers, sisters, fellow patriots.
What's up, Charles Lee?
Several days ago, we learned of
about
a
a
scheme
scheme
so
so vile?
vile, so dastardly, that even repeating it now disturbs my being. The man before you plotted to murder our much-beloved general. Indeed, what darkness or madness moved him, none can say, and he himself offers no defense, shows no remorse. And though we have begged and pleaded with him to share what he knows, he remains a deadly silence. If the man will not
Yeah, this
explain himself,
amazing burlap film.
if he will not confess and atone, what other option do we have but this? He sought to send us into the arms of the enemy. And thus we are compelled by justice to send him from this world.
Game.
May God have mercy on your soul.
Let me stop.
Need to stop, Hickey. Go!
I'm glad that Achilles was waiting underneath this thing with.
I am leaving. Please do not notice me.
With your axe.
Yeah.
Not involved. None of your business.
Wait, did I not stab that dude?
It's not. Should have stabbed harder.
I tried.
They're just eating shit through this crowd. Also, remember that part where you said the game was holding up well with all the people?
Yeah. Also, George Washington does not care about the part where that guy stabbed one of his bodyguards in front of him.
Damn it. I thought I'd at least live
He's
to
got to
see another
casually
day.
stroll down these steps.
Yep.
Shame.
I want answers.
Like a jackass.
Why did Johnson try and buy my people's land? Why was Pitcairn targeting Adams and Hancock? What purpose would Washington's murder have served? Why does your order support the British?
How should I know?
Oh God.
The Templars.
That just a weird.
Lee, big man.
Couldn't tell if
Hatham.
Connor was just standing on a weird
There's the
thing
money.
there, or was one of his feet was a
There's
horrible
the
pixel
power.
blob.
That's the reason I threw him at them. That's the only reason.
The
Sure, they
Assassin's
have
Creed
some
games
sort
on
of
Wii U
vision
have really weird shadows.
future,
They're
too.
very.
I didn't give a damn about any of that.
Like you can see it on
They can
Hickey's shirt.
sing their songs
Where
about
the shadows
mankind
are
and its
fuzzy,
troubles.
but not in the way that real shadows are.
Make their plans and spring
Like
their
they're almost
traps.
dithered, which
Don't
is a
bother
really
me none.
weird thing for shadows.
Who would rob us of our humanity simply because it was more profitable?
What else is there? I'm not some blind fool who give up all I've got on principle. What is principle anyway? Can you bring it to the bank? Don't look at me like that. We're different, you and I. You're just some blind fool who's always chasing butterflies. Whereas I'm the type of guy who likes to have a beer in one hand and a tea in the other. Thing is, boy, I can have what I seek. Had it even.
Mr. Hickey.
Your hands will always be empty.
Hickey dies in disapproval.
At ease, man! At ease! I said, lower your goddamn gun. This man's a hero.
That was a weird noise you made. I'm still making.
Piffle, he said,
Please
when
stop.
we warned him something like this would happen. Piffle.
Putnam, what did you do?
Phased
Nearly
through that
killed
man.
you as well. He was a scoundrel.
But still a man.
You're nothing if not consistent.
Where is Washington? I need to speak with him.
Bundled off as soon as your execution went sideways. He's likely on his way back to Philadelphia by now.
And so am I.
Something wrong?
He is still in danger. Hickey did not act alone.
I'm glad that I got that on stream. Remember, this is after they patched it.
It is. This is the improved edition of Assassin's Creed 3 you've been playing this whole time.
Yeah.
Two patches is way more commitment than I'd expect from a developer on Wii U.
It's
so
quite
props to them.
impressive what you've accomplished.
Is that a compliment?
It's
Well,
closer
don't
to launch when
misconstrue.
people didn't just send their
I'm
Wii U
sure the
ports
whole
to die.
endeavor will end tragically, but to have come this far,
There are actually some
is more than
surprisingly
I ever
decent,
expected.
like, third-party Wii U ports.
The people yearn for freedom but fear to
Like
grab
Deus
hold of
Ex
it.
Human
That
Revolution
fear is gone
is
now.
actually really good.
Thanks
on
to
the Wii
you.
U.
No. This they did
That's
on their own.
You diminish your
Yeah,
role,
there was a point where...
but you've always been of humble heart.
I do what
I mean,
is
there was a
right.
point when the ports just
No
stopped
more, no
in
less.
general.
You cannot tell him.
I have to. Otherwise, he will never be safe.
And 2 years in.
He is safer not knowing. By planting the seeds of doubt, you threaten to topple his entire endeavor. If Washington is paralyzed, Charles Lee will strike. You'll cause the very thing you aim to prevent. Hunt the Templars, as is your duty. But do not drag these men into it.
We must now all hang together. Yes,
Oh, Ben
we
Franklin
must
jokes.
indeed all hang together. Or most assuredly, we shall all hang separately.
You are once more.
Side note, I really like the mission objective of interact
I
with
must
the
speak
door.
with the commander.
He's gone to try and hold New York. The British intend to take it. I fear we'll need to recall our men from Quebec as well.
Also, hey, look, there's
It's
sign of
one
the
thing to
Declaration
declare
of
our
Independence.
independence.
It's good that
Now,
Connor was
my
there for
friend,
that.
Yeah,
we must make it so.
and also all these assassins. Alright, that's Sequence 8. I believe we're going to jump to the we're going to save that for next time.
Alright.
And as soon as all these cutscenes end, I will hit this stop streaming button.
All of these cutscenes.
I mean, it's not like Metal Gear over here.
Well, yeah.
It's actually
It's like-
good.
Everything all right? Sean has located a second power source. I've asked Rebecca to charter a flight for us.
Where to?
Brazil.
This is actually a really cool mission, but I feel like it was in the Quick Look, which seems like really late for a mission in the Quick Look, but... This is the cool one at the MMA fight. In the Brazil. Like Half-Life 2.
You there, Rebecca?
Bad reception. Can you hear me?
Well, glad to see that's working. Guess I'll try you back when I'm topside.
Relaxar. What a mysterious Jogo. Anyway, That's gonna do it for Assassin's Creed. Check out this amazing Wander poster.
Can you tear them down to lower your notoriety?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to stop streaming, but everybody.
All right.